Lonin! Good thing you're here. I'm wondering if I can...
Oh, the shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours, and the garden hoe belongs to Eaton.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But, looks like...
Yes, but I am going to take it right here.
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than usual? I really...
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk.
I see. Oh, here comes another customer. I'll just leave you to it then.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Hey, Shilonin!
Oh, Traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, you two seem to be in good How's your Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues? Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle, even though I've already turned it over to... There are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so...
Huh?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spiritway, I'd say.
Oh, well, that definitely would never...
I found the Yaksha Lonin. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nichka's birthday's coming up real soon.
I've prepared a gift, and was just getting ready to take...
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
Oh, yeah, I make these myself, and it's a lot of work. But if you like a set, I can make some time and forge one.
Great! We often camp out in the wild, but a set of Shilonin's tools would make pitch...
Well, still, I won't be giving Nichka any tools. The book is not what you call a bestseller, but luckily, I have a few copies in my collection. They were...
Huh. Wait. What did I bring her again?
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to pass out from the heat. Do you even remember your own name?
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days.
Well, in that case, why don't you use the Blaze Gem inscription you have as a memo? After all, that inscription will never wear out. And it...
You do have a point, but... my inscription is almost already full. No. I engraved some wishes on my... You know, just some dreams that I have for the future and think... Even though Tasoli has said that from an aesthetic point of view, it would be best, this Blaze Gem inscription was still made by... Everyone thinks that the inscription she made might have some... So, many people who bought Blaze Gem inscriptions engraved...
Sounds kinda like a wish grant. But if you do that, won't everyone be able to see your wishes and dreams?
Don't worry. We usually ask Tasoli to add the inscriptions for us. She has a unique method. With her method, the light must be without the right angle of lighting.
That's true. In the end, a Blaze Gem inscription is essentially just making wishes to it is like shouting into an but using it as a journal for your wishes, well, as long as you don't suddenly, and I don't think anyone would willing. Still, it's really strange. Given Auntie's skill, how could it take so long for her to make one?
It's true. Chevin would totally have put that in. At least she and little Nachka. I was really worried about their family at first, and was even planning to... Huh? What was I planning to send to Nachka again?
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the inscription...
Right. Right. What's going on? Maybe I should...
So you'll be going to Nachka's birthday party too, Shilonin?
Oh, yeah, sure, but I didn't expect you to know Tasoli too. She hasn't been coming to the... Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Guess she's really pulling out all the stops for her daughter. Then let's just go and ask. Come on, I want to give her the book.
Huh? Wait a second, our birthday gift's supposed to be a surprise? If we ask Nachka, then she'll know what gift we'll be getting her. And that would ruin the...
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present she would... Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her a storybook based on what she wrote in her letter. That might be a good option.
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put much effort into it. Shilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like?
Unfortunately, no. Nechka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. Apparently, she couldn't do anything. It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from her illness. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario, I can split the book into 2 volumes, and we can each give her one.
No, that's terrible! Let's just go ask Nechka. Even though it would ruin the surprise, we could at least get her. Anyway, could you tell us a bit more about the book that you're getting her? Is it really that unpopular?
Well, it's a little difficult to explain. The premise of the book is pretty straightforward. It's basically about a set of... But after defeating the Demon Lord, the older brother to kill, in the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger... I remember there was one line that was super I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your... The other version was released only... In the revised version, the brothers killed the demon. However, the revised version was not well received. The store owners desperately tried to get rid of the book, and have resorted to all sorts of promotions and discounts to sell it. Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave you can find in the market is the newer one. Whereas the older edition... Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nechka, so I spent a few days looking and managed to find a few copies of the old edition, and I picked out a copy that looked If you're interested, I can give you this extra copy to read. The pages are pretty old, though. Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition, too. They gave me a free...
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book. Could it really be that bad? Even Paimon's curious now. Okay, but you'll have to carry Paimon for a while. Once Paimon's done reading it herself, she'll read it out for you.
Let's get going. Tlasoli lives pretty far...
Go on now, Yengu. Nechka is still resting.
Hey, Tlasoli, we're here!
Oh, what a surprise. And even Shilonen is here too.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you. I received Nechka's letter. She wanted a copy of To Kill the Brave, right? Well, there are several editions of the book in that land, and I wasn't sure which version she'd prefer. I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. It seems this softcover edition is one of the most popular options, so...
You haven't changed a bit, Shiloh. Let's go inside. I was just boiling some chocolatl, so you can all... Shilonen used to love drinking chocolatl. When she was little, she would always have several cups every time she... You were already a big girl by the time I finally had my name... Oh,
Auntie. Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Oh, Paimon will help too! Be good, Yangu, and don't get in the way.
All right, let's get indoors.
sorry. Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. I hope I didn't scare you. Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocolatl.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolatl? What does it taste like? Paimon's heard that it can be pretty bitter. Traveler, could you give it a try first?
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bitter.
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here and the books I happened to read.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe, but Paimon had no idea you were so close.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient names and how she was a good role model for the rest of us. The moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and learn.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocolatl, and let you play in the house.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools in the workshop. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space, and I didn't have the chance to visit again after that.
But why did you seem so familiar with the place when you went to the kitchen for the drink?
Because the layout of this place is identical to her old house. Let me see. Yeah, that should be Nechka's bedroom then.
That's right. I remember you used to hunker down in the room to read and draw, but you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, I'm afraid you've already outgrown Nechka's bed. That's how Nechka sees Shilonen too. Whenever she's feeling better, she always asks me when her pen pal sister will be coming to visit.
Well, yeah, I'm here now. And even brought a gift as an apology. I'll leave.
You said Nechka asked you for the book? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get. Really. Maybe I've been too strict with her. She's obviously starting to like her big sister more than her—
Oh, really? Well, I'd say I really haven't— Yeah, I wasn't able to help her when she was sick, and I didn't even come and visit her that many times. Well, the only thing I have been able to do—
Don't be too hard on yourself, Shilonen. You have great responsibilities as the name engraver of the tribe. The responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when I gave up on my work.
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe blames you.
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. And even now, I still have not found the courage to pick up my hammer. I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder all the responsibilities alone.
Oh.
Whoa, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't be so—
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. But once Nechka is back on her feet, you should get back to work. You'll be the one who's busy then. And I'll be sitting at the side drinking chocolatl and cheering you on.
If that day really comes, you can have as much chocolatl as you like. If you asked me before, but now that she is gradually recovering, I've also gained some courage to face what happened back then. Nechka's illness actually originates from the abyss. That night, I was in the tribe, having a discussion over the forging of new ancient names. Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. A horde of monsters from the abyss suddenly attacked the tribe, so I joined the fray as well. And it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the... I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. In the end, we found Nechka at the bottom of a short